in the form of satisfactory to the village attorney. I need a motion on that.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Art, is enough money to cover the landscaping, etc.?
Yes.
Okay. For discussion, call a motion. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay. Need a motion. We have a resolution. Authorization is hereby given to the Village of Goshen Justice Department to apply for a 2010-2011 Justice Court Program grant up to the maximum amount available for $30,000.
So moved.
Second?
Second.
Any discussion?
Only that we've been successful
Yeah, they've been pretty...
in getting this
Yeah.
in the past. They seem to have grant money when few other places do any longer. And that Lita has always been very cooperative in meeting with the Friends of Maplewood and trying to coordinate how that money's used, which is great.
Yeah, they do a real good job. And they, as you said, they
Yeah,
have
we got our chairs.
the chairs and the carpet.
Yeah.
Okay, call a motion. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Authorization hereby creation of 2 part-time water meter reader positions with the Orange County Department of Personnel, a salary of $15,000. $15 per hour. $15,000 now. I mean, that's
I'll take the job. I'll take the job.
almost. Okay. Is hereby given for the creation of 2 part-time water meter readers positions within the County of Orange Department of Personnel at a salary of $15 per hour. This is so we, we used to have this position, and now we're reestablishing it because, we need to, rather than getting estimates 3 times a year and then get whacked, we want to make sure that all our users get the correct bill and not an estimate where they can get whacked at the end of the year. So that's the purpose of this. Need a motion?
So moved.
Second? Second. Any discussion?
Yeah, I just want to support what the mayor just said. We run into difficulties with so many users, and we put into our program that all of the large water users, the businesses, are checked every single quarter, so that, they're our largest users, and we want to maintain that on a regular basis. But so, in order to prevent the difficulty of people having to pay estimated bills for a certain amount of rounds, and sometimes that can become prolonged because the people who check the meters from the DPW cannot get access to the meters when they're inside of the home. This is our phase 1. We have new software here, and in order to make sure that we facilitate this, we need some part-time help. We are at the same time looking into the cost of various forms that will be able to make it more mechanized and more computerized, and we'll be bringing that for a discussion to the board in the future for one of our work sessions.
Thank you. Any further discussion? All right, I'll call a motion. All those in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you. The Village Board of the Village of Goshen hereby honors the request of the Goshen Central High School Men's Soccer Alumni Network and Foundation to rename the Erie Street Field in the honor of Harold Donaldson, longtime educator and soccer coach of Goshen High School. And we have Chris Levendis here. He's the president of the Alumni Association, and maybe you can give us a couple of words on Mr. Innocent and how this came about for you to rename this.
2010 is the 60th anniversary of soccer at Goshen High School, starting in 1950. It was originally started because too many boys were being cut from the football team. I don't like to tell my old classmates who played football that story, but it's a true story, and actually Mr. Andrews here was on the original team in 1950.
Bravo!
So this is the 60th anniversary, and as part of that, looking to mark a number of the major important points of those milestones. This has been a very successful high school program here. It's been a winning team for the last 37 years and has won many, many championships in the last years. And part of that success is about consistency. There's only been 4 coaches of soccer at Goshen High School since 1950, and Harold Innocent was the very first. And he coached from 1950 until 1973, 24 seasons, all played down at the Erie Street Field, and they won their championship in Harold's last year in 1973. As well, and perhaps more importantly, a longtime educator in the Goshen School District, a man who was beloved and respected And this is just certainly an appropriate dedication for him with this milestone of 60 years. So wish we had done it when he was alive, but it's certainly an honor to his family. So thank you.
Okay. And you're going to have the ceremony this Saturday at 9 o'clock at the... 9
o'clock, simple cup of coffee and an announcement. That's about it. So okay. bare bones, nothing special.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, I'll need a motion on this.
I'll make a motion.
Need a second?
Second.
Okay, discussion.
I'd only like to say that I, a couple of years ago, student taught under Sadly Littlefield when Mr. Smith was teaching at school. And yes, Kyle, before either one of you were born. And I remember him.
And I remember him well, obviously, having attended Goshen schools for my entire life. And he was also a contemporary of my father, who was a longtime wrestling coach at Goshen High, and a friend of my father's, so I remember him well.
Okay, no further discussion. I'll call the motion. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Okay, thank you very much, and we'll get the resolution and we'll put that in.
Thank you.
Okay, trustee comments. Kyle?
Sure. Joint rest, nothing to report right now. In sewer, the DPW crew is working with the sewer department, moving along with the in-house I&I study. Things are going very well with that, and they're working very hard. In addition, they've recently done some work on some of our trouble spots, I believe on, where's the most recently finished up?
West Street,
West
Street. Bypass on West Street.
And I believe that's, feels confident that's completely taken care of now, right?
Yep.
So, knock on wood, but one of our major hotspots for those overflows we had back in March, we feel that the problem has been completely ameliorated. So, great job to Superintendent Nusleys, Engineer Tully, and the rest of the crews. And that's all I got to say.
Thank you. Ed?
All right. Keeping with the grant we received for Child Protective Safety Seat Installation, we conducted such a event on September 20th. I want to thank the Missing Hook and Ladder Company for the use of the firehouse, and also Go Back for assisting with the seat inspections. To our senior community, on October 27th at 6 p.m., the Village of Goshen PBA is sponsoring a free spaghetti dinner for the Goshen seniors at the Senior Center. It is free and open to the first 120 seniors that register. Seniors can register by signing up with Ellen Teetum from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. weekdays at the Senior Center. And then lastly, this one is really impressive. Congratulations to Patrolmen's Mark Vuksanovic and Brandon Rabb, who represented the department in the 9/11 Tour de Force Bicycle Ride fundraiser. They joined police officers from around the world to bike ride from the Pentagon to Ground Zero.
I know.
The rider started at the Pentagon on September 11th, and arrived at the World Trade Center site on September 14th, going approximately 270 miles in 4 days. The funds raised by the event go to support the families of the police officers killed in the line of duty. I don't know if I've done 270 miles in my lifetime.
That's fantastic.
So that's very impressive, very, very impressive. And then, actually, one last note. On September 17th, Sergeant Daniel Henderson of our police department graduated from the 242nd session of the FBI National Academy at Quantico, Virginia. He was one of 272 graduating law enforcement officers representing 49 states, 26 international countries, 5 military organizations, and 4 federal civilian organizations. Sergeant Henderson earned 17 college credits and maintained a 4.0 GPA. Congratulations and welcome home. He's been gone for about 3-4 months, and it's quite a bit of sacrifice on a personal level for him being away from his wife and children for that period of time as well. So thank you for his dedication, and again, congratulations to him. That's it, Mr. Mayor.
Okay, thank you. Now,
DPW report. Crews are doing blacktop patching. Trees near the police station have been trimmed. Police station flagpole was repaired. Crews worked along with the Orange County DPW repainting double yellow lines on the streets that were paved. Parking meters have been emptied, and crews are installing 30-mile-per-hour speed signs in harness estates. That's it.
Thank you. Marcia?
Okay. We have been working on, with the